Welcome to another full episode of Red Hill Acres. This is going to be a 45-minute to hour and a half episode, depending on how much material I end up having. Today's agenda is, I put this in, this is the wall from the backside of the goats. I put it in during the winter when we had that snowstorm come in. It served its purpose, it's done us well, but as you can see down here, high-low goat, they've knocked all the boards loose. Goats are very destructive, gotta love them. So I'm going to take all this back out, probably put some hog panel fencing in, and then put the boards back over that, as well as add a lean-to over here to help with sheltering the Billy. He doesn't tend to stay inside at night, he tends to stay outside, so I'll give him some shelter. And then we've got to clean all the debris out from the goats' pasture, all the trees they've knocked down over the last year and a half, 2 years. We've had them for 2 full years now. It's been a learning curve. I'll have a video on the Q&As of what we've learned and where we failed, because we failed more than we succeeded with these goats. And then I've got to rebuild the chicken coop run because the goats have figured out how to climb on top of it, so I got to put an end to that, fix that. But it's Sunday morning, about 8:30, 8:45, somewhere in there. It's not hot yet, it's getting there, it's working on it. It's going to be like 92 today with the humidity of crazy. So we'll see how many hours I actually want to put in out here today. I'll also be putting in some tires, burying some tires today that'll be about that high off the ground. That'll give the goats something to jump on and play on, as well as a wooden spool and some other slides and stuff that I've picked up off the side of the road lately. Just stuff to keep them amused. They've got to learn to stay inside more. Thank you. Can you go on somewhere? So let's get started. As much as I want to say I'm sponsored by Ryobi, I am not. I just buy only Ryobi tools for some reason. This is about the only way we can pull T-posts during the summer. Once the ground gets dry and hard, it's really difficult to pull T-posts out any other way. The trick here is to get as close as you can to the post and go straight up with it. I've learned over the last couple of years that you bend most T-posts if you don't go straight up. I finally got a decent method to this. As much as that seems like the Billy's trying to get aggressive, he's not. That's just how he says hello. Here we're starting the gate post for the new front gate on the goat pen. The good old T-post tamp method. I didn't have any concrete, so the best thing I can do is take a T-post and just kind of tamp the dirt out. Hopefully it holds. If it doesn't, I'll tear it back out, put some concrete on it. Our biggest struggle with the goats is they like to climb on the fences. So I put a clip on each wire on each T-post this time around, hoping to deter that a little bit more. We'll see how it holds up in the long run. Yeah, that way if it breaks, it goes downward.
Yeah.
I'm sure this isn't the proper method, but I've gotten to the point now where I just use a side grinder to cut everything. This is the moment I realized I drilled the hole the wrong size. Then we try again. I'll I go find another drill bit to fix it. The drill I have set the top one down, then we'll adjust the bottom. The top is good, so the bottom needs to go up. It's at this point that I probably should have measured the gate to make sure it actually fit. We ended up being about 1 inch too long. To show it, and then that might not work, but we can probably put that pin latch right there in it, or something. Let's Here I'm attempting to grind 1 inch off a gate. That's not going to work, but I went ahead and tried anyways, only for it to fail. Next up, I take the hammer and start beating on the post to try to knock a joint in it. This area along the back is not a permanent fence, so we're just going to use the cattle panels for now. Eventually I'll tear this back out again and put real fence back. Obviously in watching the ending here, you realize it's a different day. I didn't film an ending the other night. It was too late when I got done. I lost a lot of video. The GoPro decided to overheat quite a few times and it corrupted a lot of the files. I didn't get near as far as I wanted to get. We'll have to pick up where I left off. I didn't get any of the playground done. All I managed to do was put the fences back up correctly, put a new gate in, and do some work on the side of the building. So the next video that I put out involving this will have the playground getting put in and hopefully some video of the babies playing on it. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.